What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're reacting to the third episode of Peach Boy Riverside. This was titled Sally and a Crossroads. Okay, so I say episode 3, but as per usual, this show is airing in a weird order. It's got its the anime store, I think, exclusive airtime, which is going in the chronological order, and then we've got the actual TV broadcast, which is just going in its own separate order. I still don't quite know why you do both simultaneously. Especially considering this isn't really an episodic show, like you could say for a more notable example like Princess Principal. Princess Principal was definitely in a chronological order. And I guess you could say the Monogatari series has been as well, right? Well, there's different watch wars and stuff for Monogatari series anyway. But like the airing broadcast made sense and was episodic enough in a way that it made sense for the context of events that it's like, if you really cared about the chronological order, you could notice some things, but ultimately you were perfectly fine watching the broadcast order. This one seems to be, well, we'll see with this episode. I'm seeing a little bit of a rating drop this time on Crunchyroll, and I'm seeing a couple of the comments seem to be more towards the idea of, okay, what's going on here? Especially considering we ended on quite the cliffhanger last time of an entire kingdom being destroyed by something. We don't know what. It's probably another ogre, obviously. Oni, whatever you want to call them. We think it was the one that we've seen featured in the OP and was seen, I think, stepping on some lesser ogres, which, thinking back, might have been the backup that the girl ogre that we've just broken out of jail may have been referring to. So, why that kingdom was destroyed there and then? No idea. Maybe it was just get rid of this girl ogre? I don't know. Kind of curious to see why that happens in the future. But this episode here, so, to go back to chronological order, the first and second episodes that we've watched were episodes 2 and 3 of the chronological order version. Episode 1 of that version is next week's episode, episode 4. And then episode 4, you'd think would be today, since we've gone 2, 3. You'd think that they'd go 2, 3, 4, 1. So it'd be like, oh, and now we wrap back to the beginning to see what it is. No, we don't actually know what episode this is in the timeline. Because episode 4 is at least episode 7 or beyond for us. Which is weird. Very, very weird. So we're not going to get the conclusion to what just happened with the kingdom being destroyed until at least episode 7, which is such a bizarre point that I don't know why you would bother doing that. It does not make sense. And depending on how this episode goes, whether it flows well or not, I honestly might just stop the series, wait for it all to come out, and then just go watch it in chronological order, because I feel like that's going to end up flowing better. I don't know why shows want to go in these weird orders. I guess it was a design choice. Apparently, is it the director that made that choice? I don't even know. But I don't agree with that idea. Just on a principle level. I don't agree with it because this isn't an episodic show. This is a story-driven show. And as far as I'm aware, the source material never did anything like this. Source material was just, like, in order. And I don't know why you'd ever... stop messing with material to the point where you're changing the way it's presented. Like, anime original arcs and rearranging timelines and stuff, stop it. It doesn't end up well for anybody, normally. There's very few examples of it actually working out for the better. So, you know. I guess we'll see what this episode does, but this might be the episode I put on pause, just so I can watch this show properly in full order. And if I do end up doing that, I'll do it towards the end of the season. If the end of the season has like episodes 10, 11, 12 all together out as one, then we'll probably end up doing that. We'll probably start catching up a bit earlier, but we'll see. We'll see what this episode's like. But we're going to load the episode up here. I want to know what happened to the kingdom and what's happening after that, but I don't think we're going to be covering any of that, which is kind of strange. But anyway, as per usual, here on YouTube we do time-based. If you want to see the full picture-in-picture, therefore the anime itself and be on the screen at the same time, you can go to my Patreon down in the description below. Full Powers Month gets you access to all picture-in-picture extras I do on the channel, which is everything from the current seasonal lineup, as well as Patreon request shows such as World Trigger, Sympho Gear, and Lock Horizon. We also have movie reactions, but I'm slowly getting back into them. They're going to take a minute to find their way back into it, especially after COVID vaccine, and I'm trying to catch up on all the shows I missed whilst I was knocked out from that. But here on YouTube, we do time-based, so bottom left of the screen, you'll see a time for the episode. I count down 3, 2, 1, play. Then on play say episode, I say episode, and we should be in sync. We watched this one on Crunchyroll, since they're the ones who licensed this show. No logos or anything, we're just looking at the Coliseum right now, a random Coliseum that I do not recognize. But you can use screen flash on my face, the mic, or this part of my headset to tell when the scenes are transitioning. That should be synced up as well. So, with all that said, let's get into this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Match was over before he fell, okay. Well done, Hawthorne, I guess. Why are we fighting in the tournament? I have no idea. I don't care, apparently. No Peter. Okay, right there. Still got a bunch of characters to meet. Alright. Standing on the crossroads. Yes, I didn't care though. Okay, doing it for money. Why should they? I mean, yeah, but... I guess that's good in this world. Yep. I guess realizing just how powerless he is in this world after the kingdom being destroyed probably played into it as well. Hmm. 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 That's quite a stretch. Oh, hello. Carrot's her name, okay. Did we say her name up until this point? I can't even remember. Why is she called Carrot? Did Frown name her? Is that why she's called Carrot? Okay, so we're meeting back up again. Hmm. Hmm. Money. Yeah. Yeah. The end of the tournament. Hmm. Oh. Yeah. Actually decent. Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. I feel like you didn't have to say it that way. I feel like you could have given subtle hints or whatever. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, hello. Blue? Okay. Okay. Got a masks. Okay. Huh, okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, just names them colors. The 100 Ogre Gathering, okay. Okay. Just summon 100 you ogres, I guess. Okay. 672nd, okay. Cole's been going on a while. Okay. Not doing too badly then. Oh. Hmm. Not doing well at all. There's one. Hmm. How to deal with that? It doesn't command any. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Hello. Todoroki, okay. No, I don't think it's unnecessary. It's not that easy. You'll all die the same death. Hmm. Hmm. Don't just blindly rush into a fight you have no chance of winning, do you? Hmm. I'm guessing Meki is our new carrot. I'm gonna guess maybe. Of course, none of this means anything because we are not aware of anything that's going here. Yes. Yeah, so it absolutely was her. Yeah, now wants revenge, okay. So this is going to be one of our main bosses probably to deal with. Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Hmm. So he's just going to go and die is probably what's going to happen. Hmm. Yeah, no. Okay then. Okay then. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I don't think you want to get along with anybody. Yeah. Yeah. Again, I feel like you don't have to say everything that you suspect in this show. You could leave it to the audience to get that themselves. Oh, hello. Okay. She said pick her up. Okay. Just ignore her then. Sure. No. Hmm. Sure. Because that makes sense. Mm-hmm. You can, but it's not a true friendship, really, at that point. Uh oh. Okay. Okay. Sure. Mm-hmm. Sure, why not? Hmm. Okay. Former King of Rimdar, yeah. Now we go back to it, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we just cleared that one immediately. This episode feels so weird. It feels like we're answering all the questions of, like, the last 6 episodes, and those 6 episodes haven't aired. That's what it feels like. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. Alright, Hawthorne. uh, Hello. Okay. With with what? Sure. It's all kicking off apparently. Right. Hmm. Sure. He's probably just trying to get that Mortaro power for himself. Hmm. Well, not settled for coexistence. Uh huh. Hmm. So we got a choice to make here. Gotta make a choice. Again, this feels like an episode 11 thing. Yeah, this whole episode felt like it was like episode 11. And it's episode 3. Very weird. Choosing a lot of characters and such. Again, I feel like lots of shows do this for the most part. Where giving context and just leaving hints of things isn't enough anymore. You have to straight up say, I don't trust this person. Where it's like, you could just use facial expressions and mannerisms and stuff, but no, you kind of have to add the entire monologue now on top of it just to get it across, which is kind of bad. But whatever. But I think I know what I'm going to do with this series now. Well, that's the choice. Mm-hmm. Gar masks. Alright, next episode, The Princess and the Peach. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think I know what I'm going to do. So next week's episode should be the very first episode of the series, in theory. In theory. Um... Yeah, I think I'm going to make the choice. I'm going to pause the show here. I'm not dropping the show, just to make it clear. We will be coming back to this, but not anytime soon. I want to see the full chronological order list first before I make that assessment. If episodes 10, 11, 12, etc., I think it's only 12, isn't it? Yes. So if 10, 11, 12, or 9, 10, 11, 12 all flow together in the same way as the chronological order version that the Anime Store is getting, If they all flow like that, then we'll probably get to it a bit earlier, but I want to know exactly what the actual order is, because I'm 90% convinced that order is going to be better to watch. Episode 1 and Episode 2 work together well, because it's Episode 2 and 3. And next week's episode is Episode 1, but we don't know where this episode fell into the timeline. We know it's at least Episode 5, if not 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It could be anywhere in that lineup. We're not going to get to Episode 4 of this series, so the conclusion of what just happened last week, until at least Episode 7, if not longer, which is bizarre to me. So I'm just going to pause the show here. We'll come back to it once we actually have the chronological order a bit more set out, because I do not have the subscription to the anime store. And all the raw footage that I use for like editing in the picture-in-picture reactions and stuff comes from the Crunchyroll side of things, so I kind of need Crunchyroll to air the episodes themselves, so it's no good me trying to watch the DAnime Store version and somehow like VPNing it or something, which I don't know if I need a subscription for DAnime Store. I assume I might have to have a subscription with them to watch them. But I could watch the episode, but I couldn't actually edit it for a picture-in-picture version because that file would not exist for me. Unless I went a really obscure way of getting it, but that's not going to happen. So I'm going to put it on pause, and then we're going to come back and do it in chronological order. I'll record them all in chronological order, and then I'll probably air them as time goes on. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'll probably do it in the chronological order, but beyond that, I don't know what I'm going to do. But that's going to do it for today, guys. I'll see you back on this show eventually, but like I said, we'll wait for the chronological order. Don't leave a like and your comments what you for the episode, whether you're going to continue or maybe do the same as me and just wait for the chronological order, because that episode felt so out of place with regards to the first two that I'm fairly convinced of my decision already. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well. We'll be back on this show towards the end of the season, so look forward to that. It will probably end up taking somewhere near the time slot of what To Your Eternity does, because To Your Eternity is going to end roughly around about the same time that, in theory, I would get back to this show, so it kind of works out in that regard, so it might end up taking that time slot in the future, but we also have the rest of the summer 2021 season to watch, so hope you enjoy that as well. Thanks for watching, till next time, see you guys later.